pretty long week, I would say. But what I wanted to say was uh, something about fate and destiny. I wanted to talk about how we as individuals, we believe in a lot of things, and we also enjoy to do a lot of things. But recently, I figured that sometimes we don't really enjoy most of the things that are out of our control. So I wanted to say how many things in life is, let's say, disappointing because of reality, and how a lot of things we don't necessarily want to happen to us. So, how do we move past that? Um, there's a saying where we as people, um, we live our life and we do the best that we can. It's the only thing that we can do. We work with what we have, and it's difficult already, being humans. And the average lifespan is probably only 78 years old. And, you know, once you get to like, I don't know, 30, you're pretty much already more than a third of the way through your life. And assuming the age of retirement is around 60, you're pretty much always halfway there. And 30 more years, and you're pretty much set. And I think what really matters is how you see things and whether or not you're content. And when you're content, I feel that you're probably satisfied with how your life is. I think as you get older, you're going to feel more pressure. And as you feel more pressure, you're going to gain motivation to get things done. Um, when those bad things happen to you, I want to say that maybe they happen because the universe wants you to realize something and not continuously make the same cycle to happen again. And it's really only up to you. Other people can't really, I mean, sure, they can give you a helping hand, but ultimately the decision is yours. We all have free will. We all decide at every moment in time what we're going to do, what we're going to say. So when those bad things really do happen, I think how you react to them really speaks of how your character is and your state of mind, your mental well being, how you feel emotionally about your present. Think about it. Our brain is constantly reacting in a very delayed response towards many things. When they happen, our brain needs to process those things. So we're technically not really living in the present. We're technically living in the past because we're trying to process what just happened. So those people who are able to process things faster, well, they're still living in the past. So I think that's just another perspective to give you, um, is that in order to truly enjoy the present moment, I think we're gonna have to accept the past and you know make amends to whatever happened. So as you approach life, just understand that not everyone has pressure, but we're all pressured by something. We all have stress, whether that's positive or negative. Even when we're happy, that's still a positive stress. That's still a certain amount. Some people, they don't have to work. They just enjoy day to day, but maybe they're not even happy, you know? Um, Everyone's going through something, whether that's good or bad, doesn't really matter. There's that fine gray area. I think that's true serenity, and having that serendipitous moment where you encounter that and you understand that, I think really ties in to how we used to function as we were a little kid. And as we let our inner child out, I think that really matters because that'll make you truly understand what you really enjoy in life and what you really want to do. People change, things change, that happens, but some of the little things that really make us happy, they don't change. And most of the time, I think it's whether or not you enjoy spending time with friends or whether you are, you know, in solitude. It's perfectly fine. I think some people are okay with both. But I think as you gradually get older, you'll understand that it's okay to not be okay. We learn from failures, we learn from experiences. That's what makes us stronger. But ultimately, you have to understand that those things have to happen. Those things might repeat until you stop that, until you gain clarity and understanding that it's okay to stop that, whether that's addictions, whether that's, picking up a book. Those things, they happen because you choose to let them happen. Not doing something is also doing something. So you have to understand that if you want things to change, you have to make changes in your inner world. When you make changes in your inner world, then the outer world will show, right? You can't force stuff to happen. You can't force things to gradually be quote unquote better, but things take time. You don't just become a billionaire. You have to it takes time. We're only limited by our resources and time. Time is important because usually time does its magic. And when you understand that, I think you'll understand that life is not really short. It's only really short if you're not really doing much with your time. Time will still tick, but since everything is relative, you'll have to understand that it's not about what you think, it's about what you do.